Okay. Um, I don't have much time to present this, but we're gonna be talking about and testing on author point of view this week. How they write, what goes into the writing, and some of the aspects and their names for that. So what does go into a piece of writing? That's what we're looking at, and your this is the vocab I gave you, and some of the questions as well. No, I didn't do grammar. I'll be doing grammar tomorrow. Your narrator is the person who tells the story. Okay? It's as simple as that. Who tells the story in your favorite TV show? Whose perspective do you always see? Like if you watch SpongeBob, who's the common denominator? I'm pretty sure it's just a third person we really don't know who says 1 week later. Whatever, it's some guy, some third person omniscient that sees everything and knows the thoughts of our characters. You need to know what a point of view is, or perspective. You have either first person, second person, third person, or third person limited, third person omniscient. First person uses I, we, our. If I'm telling the story, that's in first person. If I am addressing you, that's second person. If I say you need to go do this, then your, yours is second person. Most stories are not in second person, although there are a few lines that are in second person. He, she, it, they. This is as similar as third person omniscient. They both use he, she, it, they, and names like Bob went to the store or whatever. That's also third person, as long as it's not I, me, we, our, or you, your, yours. The difference between third person limited and third person omniscient is knowing thoughts, emotions, intentions, the internal. If I'm a spectator and I can see what's going on, I don't necessarily know the thoughts of other people, so I would be third person limited. Third person omniscient only happens in stories, hopefully. I mean, unless you're gifted in that way. So yeah, omniscient means all knowing. That's how you tell the difference. When someone knows something they really shouldn't be able to know, third person omniscient. A narrator is unreliable when they have bias, when you're less likely to get the truth from them. Examples, if you were to read the story of Aladdin from Jafar's perspective, or Cinderella from the stepmother's perspective, Harry Potter from Malfoy's perspective, what would it sound like? Would it be different? That's where you would see an unreliable or hear an unreliable narrator. Your author voice is it refers to the writer's style. It's the quality that makes their writing unique. It's also their take on things, their viewpoint. They're like, do they like trees? Do they like rocks? Are they in favor of taxation? Whatever it is, it's kind of their position on things as well. It's analogous to how our voices are different, sort of. Tone is how does the author feel about a particular subject or character? Do they like it? Do they hate it? Do they feel like it's irrelevant? That's their tone of voice. Like, oh, this is just so wonderful. No, that would be an example of their tone, kind of a sarcastic tone. The mood it refers to how the author makes you feel as you're reading the book. Do you feel sad? Do you feel happy? Kind of excited, scared, angry, whatever. That's the mood of the story. Style refers to like mechanical language the author uses. So do they use passive voice? Do they use active voice? Do they use a lot of commas? Do they separate their sentences? Like, do they just use periods? I mean, do they capitalize a lot? What is their style? Because there are a lot of choices that go above and beyond regular syntax. And that's their style. It's different than author voice. Voice is more like their their opinion, and it's like the content. Style is more like how the content is presented. Diction is the choice of words that the author uses. It's part of the style of the author. Do they use big words or small words? What are the author purposes? Now, these are all of the possible author purposes: to inform, explain, persuade, narrate, or entertain. But I've given you a few examples. A newspaper is hopefully supposed to inform you on what happened. A textbook will explain things that you don't know, that you're learning about. Some books and essays persuade you. Advertisements do too. Novels typically entertain. And biographies typically narrate or just tell you a story. And that is all. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.